everybody. This is Brent back with another edition of Near Mint Musings, and here I am once again in the now oft familiar scene of a hotel. I have my artwork behind me. I actually kind of like this. I was looking at it. I think it's San Francisco. You got the buildings right there. You got some abstract. I think those ghost things from Harry Potter. I don't know. The bay there and just stuff. Anyway, it's not bad. I'll give it 7.5 out of 10. I'm down here in Southern California again for the final day of my training before I can start my job in earnest. I made a big presentation today and it was accepted well, and they put the old proverbial rubber stamp on my certification, so now I'm being released to the hounds, as they say. So I'm cracking open an 805 by Firestone Walker Brewing Company. Good old 805 here. So here's the good friends. Tonight is kind of special. Properly chill. Hell yeah. Plus, I just landed a big card on them eBays. Grossly underpaid for it, so I am living the high life right now. So again, cheers. Affordable commerce. Good stuff. So it's been a few weeks. I'm in the last stretch of my work. I can kind of focus on that and hopefully have some more time to make some content. Didn't want to make any more videos, but Alex Bowman 53, Brent, will want more content. Okay, fine. I'll make you some. Anyways, actually, I am extremely overdue and I need to catch up on some thank yous, some shout outs. Got some gifts in the mail over the past few weeks. I was gone most of December. I was home for a week and a half for the holidays and put up the old no hobby blinders. Been watching some content and commenting, but that's about it. Wanted to focus on the fam. And now that I'm back in LA area, you know me, the only time I can do content is when I'm away from home. So I bring cards with me. You do what you do. But anyways, I digress. So I'm going to show you a few things that I got over the past few weeks that were sitting on the old desk when I came home for the holidays. And then I want to talk briefly about, I think, the direction my channel is going to take for this new year. Happy New Year, by the way. I guess I got another reason to drink. Cheers, 2022. Omicron. So I'm going to talk about my channel, kind of some ideas of what I want to do this year for content, and we'll go from there. So anyways, first I want to give a thanks to maybe one of the most generous, kindest people in the card community. I'm not sure if I like that. Card community, it works, whatever. That would be Mr. Fourleaf, Merry Cardmas, Collect to Connect, Eric. So he was kind enough to send me a Christmas card with a beautiful, I kept it in here so I didn't forget it with the card with the card. It's beautiful gold. Ooh, man, look at that shine, Harmon Killebrew. Brother, I didn't have this one, and I have a lot of killers. I did not have this one. So thank you, sir. You are a kind gentleman. You do a lot for the community. You do a lot for charity. I saw your video about the giving away those care packages for the kids with cancer. You're an amazing guy. So thank you so much. Happy holidays to you, sir. The next group of cards is from my good friend, Matt, who is with I'm not sure if he does Essential Credentials anymore, but he's really hyper-focused on his hockey collecting. Tomcat Sportscards is going to be his YouTube channel and his Instagram channel. Even if you're not into hockey cards, which I really am not, I appreciate his channel. I really appreciate his Instagram page. He shows some bangers on there. If you're into relics and autographs and some fatty patches, whatever sport you collect, check him out, Tomcat Sportscards. I'll put a link in the description below. He collects Marc-Andre Fleury, Mac, or Le Fleur, if you're hip. He gave me a couple of these, so I am now 249 away from being a Marc-Andre Fleury super collector. Check that, 248 away. He gave me 2. Look at that. That's the little doof, the doofex. Doof. So I am very thankful for that. So I can say I have 2 hockey cards now in my collection. And he also has an Instagram page where he shows off his Tyler Glasnow cards. He's a big Glasnow collector. And I'm a big Glasgow fan too. He's a cool guy. Glasnow. And especially his connection with the Chris Rose, gosh, what the heck is the name of his channel on YouTube? He's connected with John Boy. But anyways, he's on there. So he knows I like me some Stadium Club Chrome. So there's the refractor. Look at that, this lanky dude. Look at that. What a cool picture. So he sent me that. Then he sent me from Stadium Club Chrome this year, the VR. So it's got that little wavy action in there. So I like that. Didn't have any of these yet. I want to get me a couple other players that are in this subset. And then not to be outdone, he gave me the gold wave version of that. It's like waves upon waves, layers. This is an SP. That's just gorgeous. And then not to be outdone, refractor on card auto. So I have a blossoming Tyler Glasnow collection. So this is a really cool shot. I mean, you can't sit here and say that Stadium Club doesn't do a good job with photography. I mean, look at these. I'm trying to get out the glare. With the shine without the glare. Look at that. From up front, up top, just that's cool. If this is your guy, this isn't my guy, but I love these pictures. So you got to be stoked if you're Matt. Anyways, thank you, Matt. I appreciate you very much. So 2 more that I got here. My buddy Nick, I'm going to give a shout out to him. Baseball Card Trooper is his YouTube page. He doesn't have that many subscribers. He's big into baseball, vintage and modern, big into Star Wars cards too. He was kind enough to send me some cards that hit me in multiple CPs. I'll put a link down below. Please check out Baseball Card Trooper. Nick is his name, and check out his channel. So I really appreciate him. Harmon Killebrew, I can never have enough of these. This is fantastic. This is from 2019 Stadium Club. Just one of those unique shots of him, you know, as you would with your shoes off riding on a cart. Harmon loved riding barefoot on carts. Man. Kirby Puckett, little playing card, US playing card. So I did not have that, like the unique cards. That was a cool looking Kirby. And then he hit me up on the Mariner PC. We got a couple from, I think, Bowman, I can't remember. Bowman Heritage, I think. Julio Rodriguez, remember the name? Julio Rodriguez. This is his year. He's going to debut with the Mariners. And, oh, man. People are going to be renaming their dogs Julio Rodriguez up here in the Pacific Northwest. Evan White, not sure how he's going to do with the Mariners going forward. They gave him that big contract out of AA, and as soon as they gave him the money, the dude's got a glove, but he cannot hit worth a lick. And now that the Mariners have Ty France, shout out to Oakland A's 915 and your brother. I don't know how much we need this guy, but anyways, it's a cool card. And then to Kyle Seeger. Kyle Seeger, Corey's brother. He just retired. Appreciate me some Kyle Seeger. Look at this. Did not have that. That's a great looking card. The pose, the photo, the shine. So, long stay, 11-year Mariner career. Yeah, people want to say, oh, you never got in the playoffs. Yeah, well, you know what? Screw you. He's a good guy. Logan Gilbert, another up-and-coming shining star for the Mariners. He debuted just last year, and he's going to be probably our 3rd starter. A lot of promise with this guy. So that's his Bowman Platinum. And then some dude named Ichiro. I don't know. I never heard of him. Anyways, no, he's pretty good. He's pretty neat. I like the die cut. Topps Chrome die cut. Boom stick. never get too many refractor chrome cards of Mr. Boom W Stick. So thank you for that. I love that card. Jared Kelnick. It's pronounced Kelnick. It's not Kellenick, even though it's how you think it should say it. It's actually Kelnick. I've asked him. It's Kelnick. I expect big things out of him. He came up in this last year and flopped, sent him back down, came back up, and then he started getting in his groove. I think this is going to be his year where he's going to find his stride, and I think he's going to be a big player for us for years to come. Again, another Julio Rodriguez. He's going to be playing next to Kelnick very soon, maybe as soon as this summer. We shall see. Another Nelson W. Boomstick Esquire III. And then last but not least, one more Ichiro. Fantastic. So check out Baseball Card Trooper. I appreciate you, Nick. Thank you. Happy holidays to you. Last but not least, I was gone for quite a while with training, from pretty much the end of October through almost up to Christmas. So apparently I missed out on a Mr. Fisher Bike pay it forward type of contest. I don't even know how it worked, but I got an envelope from my friend Mark, aka Rudog 21, the Christmas card here, and it was Mr. Fisher Bike's allergic to 1,000K. I think he was trying to get 1,000 subscribers. Probably should have done a little research before I made this video, but you know, here's the Mr. Fisher Bike. I don't need a reason to salute you, sir, so I appreciate you. Jason, another great guy in the community. Mark, another great guy in the community. Brent, thank you for supporting my channel and your friendship. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Take care and stay safe. Mark, Rudog21. If you don't know Mark, Rudog21, he is the premier Roberto Clemente collector. So when I opened up this little care package, he hit me in the Latin PC, and he knows me. So first off, I got a Rodney Klein Carew Gypsy Queen relic. Did not have this. That is clean and pristine. Thank you, sir. And then wouldn't be a package from Rudog without a couple of Robertos. I cannot trill my R's. Roberto. Black museum collection. Anytime you get a black card with that uniform on it, it just, black and silver. I have to look into more of these, see if there's more parallels. I don't know, that is really a good looking card. And then we've got Triple Threads. This is from 2013. Another really clean, Clemente cards, modern cards, he just looks good in all of them. I don't ever remember, I mean, I know when you get these players, same thing with Killebrew, they kind of start running out of pictures and they have to recycle them, but there's just so many good pictures of Clemente, and it's really hard to have a bad looking Clemente card. So love this. And then last but not least, I'm gonna take this out of the old plastic. He sent me another Puerto Rican legend. Why is this not coming out of here? She said. Another Puerto Rican legend, another Hall of Famer, and one that I collect quite fervently, Mr. Edgar Martinez, who just celebrated a birthday. Feliz cumpleaños, Señor Martinez. Look at this, Chronicles. Look at this, 2017 Chronicles. Number out of 99, patch auto. Did not have this card of Edgar wearing my favorite jersey color of the Mariners. So thank you, sir. Muchas gracias, mi amigo. I thank you. Thank you for your support for my channel as well, sir. I thank you. And happy holidays and happy New Year to you, my friend. So, wow, we are 14 minutes in. Let me talk about the direction of my channel for the next couple minutes, if I may. I am going to be focusing on drinking this beer. No, on the inherent beauty of cards. And there's some collectors out there, YouTubers, that really I resonate with their channels, and I've mentioned them before. We've talked either in messaging or responses to their videos. I think of people like Alex Bowman 53. I think of TG Mac Vintage Cards. Think of, like, you know, Don's Field of Dream Cards. There's others. There's many more that I'm forgetting, but those are the ones that I've talked to in the past, where just the inherent aesthetic beauty of cards, whether it be modern or vintage. Usually it's vintage, but what I'm going to focus on are both modern and vintage cards that I have in my collection that I find beautiful and why I find them beautiful. And some of these are going to be does, and some of these are going to be cards you've never seen. Some of these will be cards that you won't think are beautiful, and that is perfectly okay, and that's the point. Because it is very cliche, but art is in the eye of the beholder, and what I find beautiful, you may not. What you find beautiful, I may not. But we can all agree on that's the beauty of collecting. So instead of focusing on the player, instead of focusing on the value, instead of focusing on if it's age, if it's vintage, if it's modern, if it's graded, if it's a refractor, it doesn't matter. I'm going to look at cards through the lens that I have that determines what I think cards are beautiful. And I'm going to, sometimes it'll be thematic, maybe it'll be a certain set, maybe it'll be a certain player, maybe it'll be a card. I think the first video I'm going to make, I'm going to have both a modern and a vintage that they remind me of each other, and they have a very similar aesthetic, and I'm going to kind of tie them in together. So I'm kind of excited about having that kind of be an ongoing theme throughout the year. So that video should be coming soon, maybe as soon as tomorrow or the next day. And then I'm also going to dive into some of the individual players. I'm really going to condense my scope of collecting. I'm always going to have my Kill the Brews, but I'm really happy where my Latin baseball collection is right now, so I'm going to kind of pump the brakes on that. And then I'm just going to pick up some here, some there, but there's a couple players I'm going to focus a little more on, but I'm really going to kind of pare down my scope of collecting this year. So more to come on that. So anyways, I've rambled on for long enough. So look for some more videos in the near future. And I can't wait to show what I have. There's a lot of cards that I've had for quite a while that I've never shown. And this whole beauty aesthetic kind of theme that I'm going to be pursuing will be able to allow me to showcase many of those to you. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Have a happy new year. Hope you're all staying safe and you are well. And I wish you all the best. Thanks, you guys. We'll see you later.